Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN, Karama. Today we've got the call-in show. We're going to be talking about the top six and their results this weekend. Big up to the real king. What you saying, my G? 3-point collectors, yeah? 3-point collectors.
3-point collectors for once, bro. You know what I mean? It feels nice. It feels nice for once, bro. 3-point collectors and that. It feels nice for once. But yeah, onto the game, bro. The first half was the first half of that game was shocking. We were getting outplayed by Southampton for 33 minutes in the first half. But after the penalty save from Onana, we started to control things. Dallo was having a bit of a stinker. Diego Dallo was having a stinker in the first half. He was getting cooked left, right, and centre in the first half, and then Rashford scored a goal but had a stinker. Obviously, Bruno got a goal and had a stinker.
I hear that. What are you saying, AJ, man?
Well, we played haram football and we somehow won. I don't know what happened on Sunday, man. That was a snooze fest.
Don't you think that's how you guys have been playing, though? Man United is
I'm an Arsenal fan, remember?
I'm forgetting everyone.
You're good, man.
Listen, United fan. No, both teams play.
Yes.
United, because we were just talking about United. United, I feel like they've been playing like that. They've been playing trash.
Yeah, we were trash, bro. Like, we were trash for 33 minutes, yeah. We were getting outplayed by Southampton. Like, Southampton were pressuring us like mad, bro. Like, they were high pressing us like mad, bro. We had Eriksen and Kobe in the midfield with Bruno. Like, bro, like the selection, bro, of Kobe and Eriksen, yeah, was important. We all know that Eriksen's legs have gone. If you're going to play Eriksen, you need to play him as a 10. You don't play Eriksen as a 6 or an 8 because Eriksen can't do that role. Yeah, so for 33 minutes we were getting cooked, and then after the penalty, we started to control things, and then pretty much in the second half, Southampton got tired, and they wasn't able to press, so they just allowed us to have the ball. So basically, Southampton made us look good. You get me? Like, Southampton made us look good. Like we didn't play outstanding. A lot of United fans will tell you, "Oh, we played outstanding because we won 3-0." No, Southampton made us look good. That's what it was. Kobe Mainu in the first half. For the first 33 minutes of the first half, everyone was stinking out apart from Ahmad and Xerxes. Xerxes and Mateus De Ligt as well. Xerxes, Ahmad, and De Ligt was our best 3 players in the first half, and it was our best 3 players the whole entire game. Bruno had another stinker, but you know what the fans are like Northside. Once Bruno gets an assist or goal, everyone says, "Oh, he's the best player in the world," and everyone says that he had a great game, but he didn't. He didn't do anything, but he got an assist. Same with Rashford. Rashford took a couple of shots and that in the first half and that, but overall, Rashford didn't do anything. Like, Kobe Mainu and Eriksen, every time when they got on the ball, they just kept on losing it because Southampton was just pressuring them. Obviously, Mazraoui as well, he had a decent game again. I've been impressed with Mazraoui, but and then in the second half, Casemiro came on. He did well, and then yeah, like pretty much, bro. Pretty much, it was a shocking performance, but this time we got the win, bro. But obviously, we all know that Southampton did not have the end product. They did not have the end product to really hurt us. So, like, this performance coming to our next game isn't sustainable. That first half performance isn't isn't sustainable. If we play like that against a half decent team, even against a Brentford, a Newcastle, a West Ham, we would get thrashed. If we play like how we played against Southampton in that first half, we will lose to a half decent team. Not even a top 16, a half decent team, bro. And
if Southampton scored that penalty, you lot were not going to score.
Yo, crazy with that slide tackle, bro.
Yeah, he was getting cooked, bro. Like, man was getting cooked Dallo was getting cooked in the first half, bro, by this random winger. I think he will call Tyler
Dibbling, man like Dibbling, man like Dibbles. With the low, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
Man, we're getting cooked in the first half, bro. Like,
I'll take Dallo over Martinelli right now. Flipping on, man. That sauceless Brazilian, he sucks.
Yeah, bro. But we got Rashford is our Martinelli version, and it's same with Garnacho. Garnacho came on from the bench and he got a goal. He scored a good goal, but he didn't do no else. But people will tell you. Garnacho had an outstanding game when he came on because he scored a goal. But in reality, he didn't. He just had one shot, and he scored. And
at least he scored, man. Flipping out that Welbeck scrub we have on the wing, he couldn't finish, man. Even if we gave him aimbot, man, he sucks.
Bro, it's great.
I get why they got Garnacho so much, bro. He's such a basic footballer, bro. He's not great. He's really not great. And to be honest, Casemiro did well with that cutting through ball.
Yeah.
He laid it off to Delo, and then Delo passed it into Garnacho. That's what I'm saying. Like Casemiro, bro, he's got quality. I can't believe some of your fan base don't like Casemiro, bro.
Yeah, bro. It always happens, bro. It always happens. My fan base always hates on the wrong players. They always hate on the wrong players. They always rate the crap ones, but the good ones they don't rate. Like Casemiro, or Casemiro's legs have gone. No, they haven't. The manager has left Casemiro in a single pivot, isolated with Kobe and Bruno. I've said this before. Kobe Mainu is not an 8. Kobe Mainu's a 10. Kobe Mainu can't play as the 8 because he does not have the defensive. His instincts is not defending and running back. His instincts are not running back. His instincts are on the ball, controlling things. But again, who's hindering Kobe Mainu's position? Bruno Fernandes, who people say is captain material.
But you know what? Yeah, do you know what will keep him out the team? Because to be fair to Bruno, it was a good cross into De Ligt, and De Ligt did well to figure it in. Yeah, but you see that one action, will make it seem like, oh, we have to. Your fan base will say we have to have Bruno in the team. Look at what he does. He got an assist. He always gets away with it. As soon as he gets the stat, that's it. They'll justify him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Even I had the commentators, or even the commentators was like, "Oh, this is what Bruno does. This is what Bruno does." No, it isn't, bro. Bruno is the Portuguese. He's a Portuguese PS4 fan, and when everything just breaks down, fam. You know what I mean? Everything just breaks down.
360 red rings of death.
That's what Bruno is every week, brother. That's what that guy is. He breaks down every attack, bro. That's 360 of that, bro. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is. And the funny thing is, I remember on the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we lost 6-1 against Tottenham when Tottenham had Jose Mourinho, and like, bro, and the guy came, bro. This is our captain, by the way. Our captain came out and said, Bruno Fernandes, who's fantastic, apparently. This guy came out and said, oh, if it wasn't for my penalty, if it wasn't for my goal, we would have lost 6-0 instead of 6-1. This is the same captain, by the way. This is the same guy. This is the same guy what my fan base rate about. Like, the audacity, bro. The audacity. We lost 6-1 against Tottenham in lockdown, bro, when they had Jose, bro. A man came out and said after the game when we got thumped 6-1, and we got battered, oh, if it wasn't for my goal, it would have been 6-0 instead of 6-1. It's like, bro, you stuck out the gaff, yeah, and you lost 6-1. Why are you coming out and talking like this, bro? Why are you talking like you're Cristiano Ronaldo, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? What is this?
Flipping on, man.
Yeah, G said that
Bro,
like he's
how do you have bigger teeth in your brain? That's crazy.
You know what doesn't make sense as well, yeah? Like Man United now have got players, yeah, that can actually play football, yeah? Xerxes, his link play is excellent. The way he reads the game is excellent. He actually brings players into the game and his movement's excellent. He can actually play football and get more out of your midfield and your attack. You've also got Kobe Mainoo, that is a good footballer. You got Ericsson, that's a technically gifted footballer as well. You've actually got some players with technical ability, and then you add Bruno Fernandes to that, and it ruins everything. I see it ruins everything. And people go on about a one dusty assist, but how many counter attacks does he break down? How many times basic pass and he doesn't do that? It looks for the Hollywood shot.
Bro, he breaks it. Right, he breaks it down like D-Generation X, man. He sucks.
That's what he does, bro. That's what exactly what this guy does
right now. Yeah, it doesn't. He just doesn't fit that. Like Rashford, he took the goal well. To be fair to Rashford, I don't like that, but he took the goal well. To be fair, you know what I mean. Bottom corner, round the defenders, and slotted it good. But we already know Rashford is limited. Bruno is limited. It just doesn't fit what you guys have got, and trying to force Kobe Mainoo and Ericsson, to me, they're both number 10s, bro. Like, just play one or play the other. You can't play.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't play 3 number 10s like Bruno, Mainoo, and Ericsson. It just doesn't make sense. There's no balance in the midfield. Like, this manager doesn't know what he's doing, bro. Kobe Mainoo ain't, bro. He's not a deep line playmaker. He's a 10. It doesn't make any sense. Every single time he plays as a central midfielder, you see Kobe Mainoo put in. He didn't have the greatest performance, but who's the one playing him out of position? Ericsson. Play him as a 10, bro. He'll be more effective as a 10. Bruno needs to get out of this team. It's all to cater to Bruno Fernandes. That's what it all is. You know what I mean? Your manager lacks a Bruno because he doesn't know how to actually put a team together and get them playing cohesive football. So he needs players that have moments. And he knows that Bruno will eventually have a moment, which he did. He put it on the plate for the pick. And that's what he's got, bro, because he doesn't actually have a style of consistent football. He just wants Man United players a lot of the time to just come out, and the ones that get the GA, maybe a Rashford, maybe a Garnacho, sometimes a Bruno. Those are the ones that he likes. Because he doesn't actually have a system of how he play.
Yeah, this is the same guy that said, "Oh, we need to keep Scott McTominay." I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sad that Scott McTominay has left. This B-Tech Kevin McAllister, what my manager were hyping up about Scott McTominay because he gets a goal from the bench, bro. This guy said we should have kept Scott McTominay because he gets what it's like to play for Man United. He got it in his veins. He's got it in his veins, bro. That's what my manager came out and said, bro. This is what I'm saying.
In his veins. He got put in a split for every week last season. He's trash.
He's rubbish. He's got that spice in his veins. That's the only thing he's got in his veins, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's got whiskey, man, than Scottish cheese, man. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Those footballers have elite PR these days, man. Listen, if Jeffrey Epstein had that PR, he'd still be alive.
Yeah, bro. That's what he likes, though. Ten Hag likes these pace and power and the GA merchants. You don't like technical ballers, bro. Like, bro, United fans will say to me, he starts Amad Diallo. He's only starting Amad Diallo because of the fan base. And I've said it, I've said it before on this channel. Amad Diallo every day and every game, he has to pay his rent. Because if he doesn't get a goal or assist, he doesn't play. And against Liverpool, what happened, bro? The guy dropped him for Garnacho, bro. For Android 17 and that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? For Android 7, Garnacho's an Android blood. That's what a Garnacho is. You know what I mean? Android 17, 18, 16. That's what man is,
bro. What are you saying, bro? Retail Robocop, I hear it.
That's what man is, bro. This is what man is, bro. Apparently, Garnacho's a new CR7. And apparently, you know what I mean. We need to build the team around Bruno. We need to build the team around Rashford. We need to build the team around Garnacho. He deserves the 7. but we never built the team around Paul Pogba. But people say Paul Pogba was the problem. But yet we were playing Paul Pogba as a DM and not as a 10. And Paul Pogba was a 10 and we were playing him as a freaking DM when he's never played as a DM. We were playing him on the wing, bro. And bro, this is what I'm saying. We never gave Paul Pogba the freedom in the final third, but we're giving this scrub Bruno Fernandes and Rashford freedom in the final third. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. It's the same thing with Sancho. United fans were saying to me, Sancho thinks he's already made it. Sancho's got an ego, this and that, yeah. But no one wants to speak about Bruno's ego. No one wants to speak about Rashford's ego. No one wants to speak about Garnacho's ego. No one wants to speak about those dudes.
Bruno shouldn't have freedom, bro. That bro should be in prison because he's a terrorist.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But no one wants to speak about the egos, bro. Man talked about Ronaldo having an ego, Casemiro having an ego, Pogba having an ego, Sancho having an ego. But no one spoke about Rashford's ego. No one spoke about when things go wrong, Rashford down tools. No one spoke about that. When it all goes wrong, Bruno throws his toys out the pram, fam. You know what I mean? Bruno throws his toys out the pram. The guy shouts, complains at the referees, and he shouts at the whole entire team. But he doesn't perform week in and week out himself. This is what I'm trying to say. But man won't speak about Bruno's ego or Rashford's ego or Garnacho's ego, bro. I remember in the Champions League, bro, when we lost against Copenhagen and drew against Galatasaray in that year last season. Garnacho going to like the Galatasaray fans, yeah, and going to the Galatasaray fans and celebrating in front of the Galatasaray fans. Is that, bro? Garnacho, you ain't that guy, bro. Rashford and Bruno and Garnacho, they think they are the guys, bro. They think, bro, they think that they are Goku and Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, man. I've been telling man already about it. They think they're Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying? They think they're Goku.
Listen, I'll defend Garnacho on this, man. Listen, he probably had a system malfunction this week.
Dragon Ball United, you know. Ten Hag is Krillin, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's Krillin, bro.
No. Rashford's Piccolo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're on one.
Bro, Bruno's freaking Mr. Satan, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Bruno's Mr. Satan, bro. He's freaking Hercule, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, these men think they are it, but they're not. But my fan base seem to think Jadon Sancho's like that. Jadon Sancho's not like that. Jadon Sancho is a player. Well, he's a quiet person. He just wants to enjoy his football and go home. He's not interested of doing interviews after the media and that. Sancho's not into that. Sancho wants to just enjoy his football and go home. That's what Sancho's like, bro. But all these other men, they just want to talk, bro. They just want to talk. You got freaking Garnacho's like family, yeah. You got Garnacho brother, yeah, and coming out and defending him and that, bro. You got you same with Rashford, bro. You got members of his family defending him after sinking it week in and week out, and you probably got some of Bruno's fanboys from what are defending him week in and week out, fam. And it's like, bro, it's like this manager, bro. This manager said last season when we lost 3-1 against Arsenal, and Sancho wasn't in the squad, by the way, at the Emirates. This guy said Sancho's a lazy trainer, yeah. But then a few weeks ago in a press conference, he straight after a few weeks ago he said, "Oh, we have to keep on playing Marcus Rashford because we all know that Marcus Rashford will get back into form if we keep on playing him." But you didn't play Jadon Sancho because he was apparently a bad trainer.
Hey, not to egg, man. The game is the game.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro.
It don't make sense, bro. Bro, we ain't seen the best from Rashford for years, bro. I don't know.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Rashford's been on the decline for the last couple of years, bro. He's been trashed the last. You know what I mean? The man said keep playing him. You keep playing him every year, bro. Like, what's this guy doing? I ain't seen him do anything.
He does nothing, bro. He does nothing.
I don't think why he's starting at midfield as well without Casemiro. Makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you putting him on the bench to play 3 number 10s?
Bro, it makes no bro, this is my manager, bro. This is my manager.
I want to comment on this. Okay.
Go on.
When was the last time you've seen Rashford peaked?
I can't even remember. I can't even remember, bro. Like, bro, man was saying the first season under Ten Hag and that, yeah. But the first half of the season, Rashford started good, yeah. But after that, bro, he was crap, bro. After the first half of the season, he dropped off. so like this is the thing. People think Rashford's this goal machine, bro. Like, bro, I think he averages like 8 goals every season. But this brother ain't special. This brother isn't special, bro. This guy this guy links up with like man like Meeks Manny and little Meeks Manny and that more, bro, than scoring goals and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see man linking up with Meeks Manny and that, listening to like Little Baby and that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's better link up than what he has on the pitch, so I don't blame him there.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. The guy, I said it before. Rashford is just like I've said it before. Rashford is basically Rashford's the English Martinelli, basically, or the English Doku. That's what man is. Man's never had no in product. All he does is just kick and run down the byline, fam. It's the same thing with Garnacho. All he does is kick and run by the byline. No tech, bro. Just kick and run down the byline and flash it across goal. That's what Rashford does. It's the same thing with Garnacho. But man wants to be championing all these players, bro. And it's like, it makes no sense. Like, this is why...
This is what Marcus Rashford is, bro. 26 years old. This is what he is, bro.
26 years old, you know.
Improvement, bro. Literally no improvement. But nothing's ever going to change. I said this
when
you guys have improved.
Northside. The last time I've seen Rashford actually played well was under Van Gaal. It was under Van Gaal.
The problem with Man United, yeah, your scouting has improved, yeah. Your scouting has improved. Ligt is looking really, really good. Managerial is a good buy. I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
Zerkzee has definitely improved you guys.
Yeah.
But your manager still can't get the lineup properly. Do you know what I'm saying? And nothing's really going to change while this manager's putting out horrendous starting lineups and has favoritism as to which players he wants to play. The football's horrendous, the lineup's horrendous, and the favoritism stinks. Nothing's going to change. You can change the scouting, but at the end of the day, if the manager doesn't make the right decisions, doesn't play the right players, and can't coach the team to play a style of football, Man United, you'll win some games you're not supposed to. You'll lose some games that you're supposed to. It's just going to be going round and round and roundabouts, bro. Like, there's players that should be developing that are not developing. Like, Diallo's not going to develop under a regime like this. The team doesn't have a cohesive way of playing football. Maino's not going to develop into the player that he should develop.
No,
play that position. You know what I mean? And eventually, it's all going to stink out the whole place. I don't understand why Rashford is still a starter at your club. I don't understand why he's still. Makes absolutely no sense. Bruno's hindering Maino. I completely agree with you in that. He's I just don't get it, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense, bro. You're completely right, bro. And this is the thing. And I spoke about Ineos recruitment, but people won't speak about the things that they've also done wrong. They've also made mistakes on the way. They've done well in terms of structuring the deals and all of that, but this is the delusion what my fan base think as well, Like, we bought Ugarte for 42 million. Like, he's a similar profile to Casemiro. He's a decent player. But people think, Ugarte is going to be this 6, like Rodri or like Zubamendi or like Vitinha, where he's going to dictate the midfield. He's not going to dictate the midfield. Ugarte is more of a destroyer, fam. He's not a dictator, but my fan base seem to think Ugarte is a 6, and he's not a 6. He is not. He is not, bro. And the thing is, Ineos have made some good signings, like signing like Ugarte 42 million is decent, but obviously we was linked with him on loan. Like, I don't know why we didn't get him on loan and save money in that, because a lot of people seem to think Man United have financial issues and stuff like that because of the players that we've bought in the past and of COVID. So this is the thing. The Delete signing was very good. I was impressed with that. Xerxes, very impressed. Maserati impressed. But in terms of Ugarte, yes, we did need someone what could cover Casemiro, but we also needed a ball playing midfielder. And we didn't get a ball playing midfielder. We was linked with Sander Berg, and we didn't get Sander Berg. He's gone to Fulham now. He's not on the same level as a Rodri or as a Vitinha, but he's a similar profile to these guys. You know what I'm trying to say? So we was linked with Sander Berg for 20 million. We didn't get him. We let him go to Fulham. Right, our attack is one of the worst attacks in the league. Our attack is on par with Tottenham. I said it before. Rashford and Garnacho are on par with Timo Werner and Brendan Johnson. That's how bad it is, bro. That's how
Werner and Johnson, man. Don't disrespect them.
That's how bad it is. That's how bad our attack is, yeah. And we let go of our best attacker, Jadon Sancho, and we let him go to a rival in Chelsea, fam. We let him go to Chelsea, bro. And we spent 75 million, and Chelsea have got a buyback option for 25 million, bro. And we let this guy go at the last second.
That is an absolute
joke. It's a joke, bro.
Arsenal should have went and got him, bro. But instead, we got flipping Meg the Sterling. Do you know what I'm saying? On the wings. And
this is what I'm saying.
BB and Sterling, you know.
Yeah, Bruce Millions, bro.
Raheem, bro, that Argos African, Argos Yardi, bro, he sucks.
Yeah, but bro, 25 million, yeah, they got 25 million buy option, yeah. And like the thing is, yeah, United fans were saying to me, oh, who's out there who we could get as a left, bro. I seen, yeah, even if it's unknown, I seen freaking Juventus get Conze Sao, bro, for 7 million loan, fam. I always took Conze Sao, bro. Conze Sao's actually a baller, fam. You know what I'm saying? They were Conze Sao, bro, who we could have got, bro. But obviously, you're telling me that we couldn't get Conze out unknown, even for a season. With you know what I'm saying? He would be a massive improvement on Rashford and Garnacho. But again, my manager does not like ballers. So until this manager goes, yeah, Man United aren't doing anything. And this is the reality. In your scare, Bruno Fernandes a 300k contract, bro. And people were trying to justify it. People were just trying to justify. Oh, he's the captain of the club. Mason Mount's on 250, so Bruno deserves 300. No, bro. You have to earn that money. You have to earn that money, brother. You know what I'm saying? The analogy what I used earlier. So if your bedroom tells you to cheat on your gal, or you're going to cheat on your gal, no, you're not, fam. If your bedroom tells you to eat dog food, or you go to eat dog food, no, you're not, fam. Man acting like Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Man acting like Sir Jim Ratcliffe had a gun to his. Man acting like Sir Jim Ratcliffe had a gun to his. Man acting like Sir Jim Ratcliffe had a gun to his head. Yeah, like ghosted to Tariq and Power, fam. But bro, acting like Sir Jim Ratcliffe had a gun to his head, like ghosted to Tariq and Power, fam. That's what man are acting like. Man acting like man.
To go back, man. So honestly, though, like you kind of have to put this on Ten Hag, man. Like y'all can hear me.
Yeah.
You kind of have to put this on Ten Hag, man. You got players like Sancho, you got players like Rashford who honestly like have bad attitudes, who should have been out of the locker room by then. Like Arteta, when Arteta came in, he got rid of Ozil, he got rid of Aubameyang. He didn't really fucking care. He put him on fucking free transfers, get him out. Like Sancho, Rashford shows up late, and what are you guys doing, yo? Like you let him back into the squad. He sits like a fucking half or a game, and then what? plays the next game and nothing happens. The manager has no balls, bro. He has to like get rid of these bad players in the fucking office.
He has to go, man. The manager has to
Yeah,
go.
he does have to. Clearly, Ten Hag doesn't have the balls to get rid of these players. But something has to change.
Yeah, but listen,
Ten Hag looks like Varys from Game of Thrones.
We've already done a half an hour on Man United. Let's move on to Liverpool. What's everyone's thoughts on Liverpool? And then I'll give mine.
Hey, Varys from Game of Thrones and the dugout, man. Army Schlott, man. He sucks.
Are you thinking? You're already kind of.
They need like two midfielders. They need two midfielders, honestly. And honestly,
one at a time, please.
Zubi, bro, what happened to Zubi? You know what I'm saying? Zubi Mendy going on to get, bro. Zubi doing something. You know what I'm saying, bro? Hey, yo, bro. Liverpool got cooked by Callum Hudson-Odoi, fam. You know what I'm saying, fam? The badly we're getting cooked.
That's a great goal to be fair.
Yeah, that was a nice goal. Hey. Say what you want.
Crazy, bro. Like again, like Liverpool's problem again, like. Look, obviously, I didn't see the Liverpool game because I watched the City game in it. But what I've heard of Liverpool fans of saying is they struggle to break down Nottingham Forest, and this is the problem. Liverpool didn't get a six. They didn't get a dictator in the midfield, and they should have got a dictator in the midfield. But they didn't. They are relying on Trent and. Obviously, you can't just rely on just one player to create attention.
That's crazy.
Like
that's what I would say. Honestly, is Liverpool? They're kind of stingy with their money. Honestly, like kind of have to go out there and buy somebody. Like go out there and get the Zubi, get a forward that's better than Gakpo. Because Gakpo, honestly, like I don't know what the fuck happened to him. He looked like he was class when he first came in. He performs for Netherlands, but when he plays for Liverpool. He's fucking trash.
Liverpool's problem on Saturday was that
like Slobberslide for me. I've never rated this guy. I just don't get it. And some Liverpool fans have told me that within the system, Slobberslide's got the legs and he works hard. But I'm sorry, where's the end product? A number 10 is supposed to be, cutting through defenses. A number 10 is supposed to be playing that killer pass. A number 10 is supposed to be one of the most intelligent players on the pitch and dictating the tempo of the game. I don't see Slobberslide doing that. I see him more as an athlete than he is an intelligent football player. I don't see the end product from Slobbo, if I be completely honest. Jota, I rate Jota, but they needed...
I'd rather have McAllister where Slobberslide is right now. Honestly, I think McAllister is better in that position than Slobberslide.
Yeah, like I don't rate their front. I don't rate the only two attackers. Yeah, I respect or rate. Yeah, is Salah and Jota. Like Gakpo. Like Gakpo obviously did well in the Euros, but obviously I thought possibly that the style of playing might have suited Gakpo more on the slot, but so far we haven't seen too much. I think Liverpool need a left winger because I'm not convinced on Darwin Núñez, fam. I'm not convinced on that guy, fam. He's just a beat at Rashford, innit? Like he's Rashford, innit? Like bro, man is basically Rashford, innit? I'm not convinced about Darwin Núñez, innit?
Latin Rashford,
Yeah, like bro, like
what else are we saying about Darwin Núñez, man? The cocaine a Carol.
Steve, I want to get you in the chat, yeah, and I want to get Paul in the chat as well. Steve, you said Ravi said in the chat, yeah, he said as a Liverpool fan, Northside, myself, I don't think Slot is the man to take us to big things. He's not Liverpool standard. I feel like the recruitment's let him down. I think the way that they're playing football is
what recruitment?
Not all out. Two types of football. They needed an upgrade on Robertson. They needed an upgrade on Slobberslide. They needed somebody else alongside McAllister. I do think he's gotten an improvement out of Gravenberch within their system, but I also do think he needs somebody to be fighting for the striker position, not just having Jota, who I think could have done a bit better in the game, even when he got service in the box, not really getting to the ball. Diaz hit the post. He did well to fight for it. but the angle was a bit tight, but a bit less power, a little bit more placement. He could have got Liverpool 1-0 up before Forest. But they were getting cooked on that left-hand side. Conor Bradley got absolutely cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first time. He got cooked twice by him. What do you think? What do you think, Steve, about Liverpool?
Liverpool's problem in this game is that they were very reluctant to actually take shots on target. They were a bit too, like, this is what I saw sometimes at Feyenoord with Sluk. In the first half of games, they would just struggle to break down teams fully. They would try to pass their way around, left, right, switch over, try to work left, and then they would switch again. They were just a bit gun shy against Forest, and Forest made them pay for it. That was their problem. It's not a problem in terms of the midfield or like their players. It wasn't the players that was the problem. It was the way they were playing. They were just not. They were hesitant. That's what I would describe their performance as. Very hesitant, kind of like they didn't take enough shots. They didn't actually trouble Forest enough. They had all the possession, but didn't do enough with it. That was the problem. So, but that kind of things happen, man. Those kind of things happen. A
lot of good performances, man. Salah, another not great.
Yeah, Salah was poor. Definitely. Salah was poor. Szoboszlai, I like Szoboszlai a lot. He's an attacking midfielder. As like a box-to-box 8, I'm not too crazy about that.
Paul, what are you saying? Oh, Paul's disagreeing. Paul's a Liverpool fan. What are you saying, Paul?
Szoboszlai's not a 10. Seriously, he's not.
He's not.
He's not a proper 10. A proper 10 is supposed to be creative, inventive, and have serious football IQ. And he hasn't got none of that at all. Can't pass the ball, can't dribble. He's just he's just an energy man. He's supposed to be there. He's supposed to be the new Jordan Henderson or the Hungarian Jordan Henderson. That's what he is. And he's not half as good as Jordan Henderson either, even though I don't rate Jordan Henderson. Yeah.
Wow.
And plus that forward line needs a serious reboot.
Yeah.
Players need to.
Chiesa can play left wing. We'll see how he does there. I think he'll try him out at left wing. Salah just needs to up the performances, but you got Jota as well. I still got Liverpool second, but yeah, that was awful.
And if Slot wants to play this type of possession football, he needs more technical players.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the difference between us and City, for instance, all City's forwards have got high football and IQ.
Yes.
They all know each other's game. They all know. They all actually know what to do with the ball when they get it.
How long are you guys going to rely on Trent to be your main creator? I mean, your midfield. I mean, McAllister does have a good pass in him. Other than McAllister and Trent, who's the creator? You guys always.
I don't rate Trent either that highly as everyone else does.
Oh wow!
As a creator, though, he's decent as a creator, but without Trent creating you chances and McAllister, where's the creativity coming from? If Salah doesn't score, he doesn't create anything.
People say Harvey Elliott, but I don't see it.
I don't see it either, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. You know what I mean? And there's too many players dropping the stinker at the moment. I think that's why Klopp had you guys playing that high press, because you would make opposition make mistakes more than you guys would be having played.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. You'd overhaul them with numbers and you'll press them into a mistake more than we have this player that's going to open you up. We have that player. We got this one.
We don't have that creative genius who can open up defenses.
You don't.
We don't have a Jack Grealish.
But do you trust your ownership to go out there? Because I mean, let's be real, You hit gold with a top manager. Your scouting was on point, but your scouting has declined. Gakpo is not living up to the hype. Szoboszlai is not living up to the hype.
He's a disappointment.
You've got a lot of players that are not living up to the levels of peak Klopp team. Do you know what I mean? You guys didn't go out there and address really any position that you really needed to address. So have you got faith as a Liverpool fan? Have you got faith in this regime at the moment?
I'll give it a chance, but I have my doubts.
No.
I think FSG need to go. They need to go.
Yeah, FSG definitely in it. Yeah.
They need to go.
Yeah. Honestly, I just feel like your midfield is just mid. Like There's nothing good about it. There's nothing bad about it. They're just gonna give in this average performance every game.
Elliott needs to start more games.
They're a 7 out of 10 midfield.
100%.
That's what they are. They're 6 or 7 out of 10 midfield.
Yeah, but there's no Odegaard in their team, you know? There's no Odegaard, there's no there's no creator in their team. There's no Phil Foden. Y'all don't have that. I mean, you have it in Salah on the right side, but there's so much one man can do, you know.
He's on the decline now. He's gonna be gone. He's gonna be gone in 2 years.
Yeah, legs are shot, bro.
Northside, ironically, they could use someone like a Kokchu. They could use someone like Kokchu at Benfica or Prestiani, or you could definitely use like a true attacking.
I would have loved Danny Olmo.
Yes.
Daniel Olmo's a baller, bro.
Everybody wants Danny, though.
His problem is injuries.
That's the problem.
His problem is injuries. But
I get what you're saying though, Paul. I get what you're saying about Trent though. Like the thing is, when I've watched Trent more and more, Trent does create in that, but like the thing is that because I've seen it with England as well, Trent looks good when everything's in front of him, but when he's back to when he's back to goal, he struggles. When he's back to, we saw it. Southgate playing him in the midfield back to goal, and like he couldn't really create. So like Trent is a decent player when everything's in front of him, but when it comes to back to goal, he's kind of average, but back to goal, and this is what I'm saying. And obviously, Liverpool need a left back as well because
Robert's been
done, bro.
For years. Robert has not played a decent season in 3 years. 3 or 4 years he's been dead.
He's washed.
Done nothing about it. That's the problem. It's like there's no backups. There's no backups for those outside players. Like
big up to Trigger.
Get rid of Robertson.
Fans are getting carried away with this loss. The players just weren't on it on Saturday. Yes, but at the same time, your ownership doesn't seem to be backing this new manager. They're not backing him at the same time. You know, you bring in a new manager, bring him at least 2-3 of his own players, so that he's actually got some players that are more suited to his style of play in situations like this. They haven't backed him. What is the point bringing in a new manager, and he still doesn't have the type of midfielders? He plays a mix of pressing and control football, but Liverpool don't have those
players to do it.
To play exactly the way he wants to play. So how you know what I mean? No matter how much you rate the manager, without the club supporting him, the same thing with Tottenham. Tottenham have not set up their manager Ange to win. They've not given him the quality. They're giving him a bunch of kids. They've not gone out there and got him the quality that players are actual difference makers and raise them up a level, bro. So listen, you guys may go out there and spend some money in January.
I can't argue with anything you just said there, Northside. You're spot on.
What's the point getting a manager in? I mean, at the end of the day, the manager can only take it so far. You know, it's the same problem that Tottenham had with Poch. You know, Poch did everything he could with that club, but wasn't backed. Is Poch an amazing manager? No, but he did very good with that Liverpool, with the Spurs side at the time that went to the Champions League. Yeah, but they never actually set him up with the tools to win at this current time.
They never gave him a bench. Poch never had a decent bench at Spurs. It was always a really good 11.
Nevertheless, I've got to step. Okay, thanks for having me on Northside. Much appreciated.
Nah, big up, Paul, man. Big up every time.
It's facts, though. Yeah, big up, Paul. But it's facts, though. Like the thing is with Liverpool, what people have to understand is like a lot of their players are so used to the way that Klopp plays. That's what they are used to. They are used to the way that Klopp plays, and obviously we all know that Klopp does not play that attacking possession-based football what Slot does. He plays more heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? Like more high pressing.
Ravi's not having it, bro. Ravi's not having it.
Ravi's overreacting though, because he said in the previous comment, he's not Liverpool standard. He's only just come in. Well, I'm going to flip that on its head. He just came in. How do you know if he's Liverpool standard or not?
Yeah, I want to see
right. Who on Slot?
Yeah.
No one knows if he's that standard, isn't it? But he's still got a lot to prove.
For years, he deserves. It's been a long time coming for him, and he's done. He's done his work in the Netherlands with Feyenoord and AZ. He deserves this for sure.
He deserves a chance, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Deserves it, bro. Exactly.
He deserves a season, but if he's not
Mm.
winning anything major, then you probably got to move him on. If he's not doing it, and the football's not, I wouldn't say to Klopp's level, but if it's not of a standard of you should be within the Champions League top 4 and competing, and then building on.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends. But then again, this is the difference between like an Ange Postecoglou situation and a Slot one. Slot got 2 players. One is on loan at Valencia in goal, Georgi Mamardashvili. It's a brilliant sign. But they don't
He's
need
actually a
him
good
right
keeper,
now.
by the way.
They don't need him right now. So the only player that Slot got was fucking Chiesa. Postecoglou spent 370 odd million in his time at Spurs, and he said himself that all the players who walk into Tottenham are approved by him. He apparently wanted Brennan Johnson. He apparently wanted Timo Werner.
He did.
Wanted freaking like Archie Gray and those guys. Like
Archie Gray. But this is why I don't rate Ange's thing though a little bit.
His talent ID sucks.
Sorry, but the thing. But this is the thing with Ange's football. I just think like yesterday when they played against Arsenal, Northside, what did they really do that was amazing or eye-catching? Can you like think of anything like any chance? There was nothing like going cut clear in it. So my thing is like you've got James Maddison in there, and he had a stinker by the way. Like if you want someone to win you a game, he's not your guy. I'll be real. Like is he better than Eze? No. Is he better than Gibbs White? In my opinion, no, he's not. Because in terms of creativity, like he got hooked off of Timo Werner. That's embarrassing, bro. North London Derby, and you're getting hooked off for a guy that failed at Chelsea. Come on, man. Let's not do this, man. Like,
bro, Brendan Johnson,
and he's got a big up forehead too. So it's crazy,
Johnson,
man.
Bro. Brendan Johnson, that guy. Jeez.
No, but we know what Brendan Johnson is though. Maddison, there's this narrative that James Maddison is this mad creator. What does he do creative? Like he's just more of a set piece merchant at this point. You might just call him the Flair-Foot Ward Prowse, bro. I might just call him that from now on because you don't offer nothing else. So it's like you're just more.
I mean, you kind of. It's a weird situation with Spurs, bro. Because honestly, you have Ange, and honestly, for me at least, give the guy some time. Like you have to let him show. Like
time for what?
His play style.
Time to do
at the same
what?
Time, what he's doing, he's showing his play style without having to like. It's just so stubborn. Like,
sir,
literally, he's just so insanely stubborn.
But what is his play style?
Like, you guys are just constantly crossing the cross.
Can I say something?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I just feel like when Odegaard came on, started taking shots from outside, it had to force the midfielder to come back in or to come to them. So for me at least, I feel like the crosses weren't working. You have to do something else. But for like 30 minutes after we scored, nothing. There's nothing. Like, how are you gonna win a ball over Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, and then Timber's the player of the game? Like, you're not going to score like this. Just stop doing it. Try to find a different way. But there's no other way with Ange. Like, I don't know. Like, either get rid of him or get rid of some of the players.
No. So no. Okay, let me explain. See, when it comes to top managers, bro, you got a plan B. When plan A doesn't work, you got plan B. The problem is there is no plan B when it comes to Ange, bro. It's one way, bro. Gung ho, and if it works well. But guess what? And when it comes to the Premier League and many leagues in the world, when you play one certain kind of approach, eventually people are going to
pick you out. That's what I'm saying. Like, you had a whole season last year to like start implementing shit. Y'all have the same exact play style y'all had last year. You guys are coming into this year. Every team's going to be ready for that. I don't care what the fuck you say. Arsenal, that's what I can say. We adjusted, and like today or yesterday, when we don't have our two best three players injured, we adjusted. We came in, played the way everybody else plays against Tottenham, and came out with the win. And still, y'all are not saying like Ange out or get like I don't know. And on top of that, there is no rivalry. Like, y'all look like there's no heart. There's no nothing. Like it's just sad.
I said to Deji when Deji was on the channel, I said, "Yo, we're gonna see this season if your manager Yeah.
Oh, he's another my club.
My club. My club.
The domination in the location.
My club. Northside, is he from Newcastle? Because that sounds like a Geordie accent, bro. I've been saying that like for time now.
We're gonna see this year if your manager is the Australian Bielsa or not, because Bielsa was great when it worked. Caught out.
Bro, Bielsa's a big name in football, you know. He can't even be compared to that, fam. I'll be real.
Yeah, come on, Northside. He can't. Come on, you're violating Bielsa, bro.
Okay. Who the hell is comparing this guy to Bielsa? I want to know who did that. Because that is
like, nah, man. He can't even sit on the same stool that Bielsa sits on, man.
Hold on, let me land. I'll let you lot go. Let me land. I said to him in the sense of, have you only got one way of playing football? Your manager's only displayed one way of playing football. And I do agree with the Arsenal fan, with the WC44, that Arteta did adjust the way that he played football. He did adjust the way that he played football, yeah? And I can give him credit. But at the same time, yeah, listen, a manager needs a plan A and a plan B, obviously. But you also need to be prepared on the bench. You can't implement a plan B when you've got youngsters coming off the bench that are inexperienced. They're looking at Odegaard and flipping Timo Werner to win them the game. It makes absolute no sense. You're bringing Sarr off the bench to win you the game. How is he going to win you the game? It doesn't even make sense. You're ill prepared. If you're not prepared, you can't implement a plan B because you don't have the players to do that. Then you look at the starting 11. What do these players actually offer? Son, if he's not in the box, he's not dangerous. He's lost his leg. He's ineffective.
He's lost it, man. He's lost.
When he used to like lay it off to Harry Kane and make those darting runs, he doesn't even do that anymore. He hasn't got the legs to beat him.
No, but Northside, he needs Harry Kane to facilitate him, though.
But this is what I'm saying.
Because really and truly, Sancho's just running in behind.
Like Solanke, we're yet to see him implement the form that he had last season. Johnson actually offers you absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. I don't see that guy,
demon.
Bro. End product.
Yeah.
Passing, crossing, finishing. There was one time he cut into the box. His shot went straight to the goalkeeper. Nothing. Benson, he's trash. Madison, his form has been up and down. I like Madison, but his form has been way too up and down. I think it was in the Everton game.
But Northside, what do you like about him though? Into the creator though, because he don't win you games.
His performance against Everton.
No, sir. Listen, last time
but that's Everton though. Like many guys can do that though. I'll be real. That's not really like a stepping game. If like James Madison's meant to be the guy to kind of like
no. But no, sir. Let me say this right about Solanke. Because do you remember when before the international break, when I was on your channel, when we had that video, you asked me about Solanke. What did I tell you? I told you that this guy is so seriously inconsistent. Last season, I look at last season and I say, I wish he would have had another season at Bournemouth to see how he does before they make that big move for him, right? Because I've seen this guy at Chelsea, I've seen him at Liverpool, bro. This guy's finishing is not as good as people think it is. Now, we don't know, bro. He could have had a purple patch and had a great season, but don't judge him after one good season and try to spend 60 million on the dude. Like you're telling me, bro. Look, imagine about
60 minutes to Bournemouth, you know.
To Bournemouth. My point is, right? Bournemouth made a profit because I think they bought him for what 20 million. They bought him for like 20 million, so they made a 40 million profit for one season, one good season. Now look at this Northside. Look at the players that they've signed after selling Solanke. They brought in Una from Getafe and they brought Evan Nielsen from Porto.
Evan Nielsen, yeah.
Evan Nielsen was a good, but Evan Nielsen was a good player at Porto. I was watching him at Porto. He was actually a good striker. So they've actually invested so well.
Yeah. He still needs time, though.
And also, let me say this. You see this Daniel Levy guy? How long has he been in charge of
24 years.
For 2 decades. To the decades.
24 years.
He started when
2 decades. Damn.
Bro. This man, right? I swear to God, right? People need to start talking about this dude. This dude is one of the worst owners I have ever seen. This guy, right? He is the embodied.
He's just a businessman, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He is a businessman first and a club owner second. For him, All that matters is the profit, bro. The whole idea of building the stadium was never about improving Tottenham, bro. Look at the amount of NFL games that are being played there, right? They play NFL games, concerts, all of
that stadium,
that is the idea.
That stadium was a cash cow for him. It's a Ponzi scheme, bro.
But that's the point.
If you man know power, you know what I'm talking about. It's a Ponzi scheme, bro. That's what he's using it for.
We're Braden and Tariq and that, innit? Yeah. Man knows about that, bro. The Ponzi scheme and that. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I would say to Deji, like, I would say to Deji, your biggest. I would say to Deji, yeah, last time when we spoke, I said your biggest problem is Daniel leaving because you can have the manager, but the guy's not going to spend hardly any money, bro. The guy does not care about winning. He just cares about money in his pocket, fam. And this is the thing
for himself, bro. He took over 2001. I think he bought it for around 200 million. It's now worth 2.6 billion.
No,
that is the point, bro.
Even more because of the stadium. They could sell Spurs.
That's the point.
I bet. Yep. I bet they could.
They could get way more money for that.
And that's the point, bro. And that's the point. See, let me say something, right? You see, when it comes to the Premier League, right? This is why a lot of the big clubs have declined as much as they have. Because I'm gonna be very real with you, right? There's no such. You see, in Spain, right? A lot of like the big clubs, they don't have owners. What they have is presidents. And they have a term. So when they don't do their job, they get voted out. That is why clubs like Barca and Real Madrid always keep on having success despite everything. Because every time Sevilla, all of these clubs, right? If they don't have major success, they have minor success in Europe or in the league. But the point is, right? Having these presidents, no, but that's the point. My point is, when it comes to the presidents, right? They're the ones that are in charge. They're like the owners, right? So everything runs through them. They have to deal with the sporting directors, the managers, everything, right?
Yes.
So guess what? If the club is successful, they will stay. But when the club becomes shit, the fans riot, and then they will have to either resign or get voted out. That is what happened to Bartomeu. When we lost 8-2 to Bayern, the fans were nuts. It was during the pandemic. But dude, the pressure was on him. That's why he had to resign. And the same thing applies with Laporta, because if we don't start improving, the next term, Victor Font is out there. He still wants to be president. So if the club doesn't start having success in Europe and we don't win the league, eventually the socios are going to come out and say, you know what, man, Laporta, we appreciate that you had your issues, but listen, we don't see the club get any further. We need to bring in this new guy. We don't know what this guy is going to bring to the club.
But that's a ruthless club, though.
No, but that's no. So what that is, it's a system. It's a system. See, there's the system of presidency and owners. The club is owned by the fans. So the fans are the ones that
the standard.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're just talking about two different countries. I mean, we're talking about England now. I mean, owners are going to want their money no matter what. If the way you fight this is stop giving them money, stop showing up to games, stop buying their jerseys. That's how you cancel it. That's how you get them out. If he stops making money on it, it's either he sells it to make money or somebody else comes in to make a change. That's the way you have to be in England. You're not going to get this whole like law changed or whatever. It's just the way it is.
But this is the thing. I'm talking. It's the idea that I'm talking about.
It is the idea, but I'm just saying that's not going to change in England. You just got to deal with it.
No, but I listen.
Even though it can be a different system, the fan base can still be
exactly. It's the fan base. It has to be the fan base. They have to make a change.
What do they have there? Don't they have the 50+1?
Of course, the fan base. But Daniel Levy's been there for 2 decades. Yeah, they've accepted this.
Yeah,
but this is not just in Spain.
He's been there for 2 decades. They've accepted this. This is normal for Tottenham, bro.
No, but hold on. My point is this, right? You see, when it comes, the reason why you in the Premier League, only like the teams that have the money are always the teams that are always going to be up there, right? And the team that is willing to spend the most is because when you look at like other Liga, because I just talked about La Liga, but even the same thing could apply for the Bundesliga, because I know even though Bayern are like the dominant team in La Liga in Bundesliga, however, Steve will attest to this. Every team in the league has the 50+1 rule, where the fans own 49% of the club. This is why when Leipzig took over the club, they had to do some loopholes just to have the ownership that they had. And that's why they're so hated in Germany. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my point is this. My point is this, right? some of these things, this is not the rules that the league makes. It's not La Liga who told Barcelona and Real Madrid that they have to have the precedents and all of these stuff. This comes from the club itself. This is traditions that came from the club itself. And that is why it's continued. The success of these clubs has continued to be sustained. You understand what I'm saying? So my point. So the point that you're saying. So the point that I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, this is nothing to do with the league. It comes from the club. Because if the club are made from the fans, they should be made for the fans, and the fans should always have a say. And the clubs when the fans have a say, the club will always have success. Because guess what? If the clubs don't have success, the fans are not happy. This is why you see Barcelona and Real Madrid fans are so demanding, because they know that if things doesn't work out, guess what? They can just get rid of the person, bring a new one, and then that guy could give them what they want. It is what it is.
The problem as well, Omar, the problem is as well, I think it's a general problem thing in football as well. Obviously, we said about Ange wanted players like Timo Werner and that, but like these owners should be not, but these owners who are taking control of these football clubs, they should be not allowing managers to take control of transfers. Like they should be not allowing it. Like managers and coaches should be just coaching. They shouldn't be all in charge of transfers. And this is the problem. Daniel Levy should have brought some proper scouts in. Should have brought some proper scouts in to scout proper players, like to scout proper players. Like the thing is, the example with Man United is we're not signing players for Ten Hag. We're signing players for the football club. That's what it should be for every football club. You should sign players for the club, not for the manager. And this is the problem. The same thing happened with Liverpool. Like Klopp wanted Julian Brandt and Mario Götze. And Mario Götze, but he got Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. Why? Because Liverpool had proper people and proper scouts. What scouted those players? So managers should not be in charge so much with recruitment. They shouldn't have that much of a say on recruitment. Their job is to manage and coach the players. And I like as a coach, but like what you have to understand is if you don't have the players, you have to slightly adapt. You have to slightly adapt when you don't have the players, and simply Ange hasn't adapted as well. So this is the thing. I think it's a major problem in football in general. Like football in general now is not, because a lot of these old managers are coming to an end now. A lot of these managers are young now. So this is the thing about football. Football changes every time. So you know what I'm trying to say.
If he wanted to be gives him what he wants, he should have not gone to Spurs. He saw what happened with Mourinho.
Exactly. That's the point, no, sir.
To set up managers to win in the first place.
But let me explain. Let me just add up to what King is saying, right? See, I get what you mean, King, but also I do believe that when it comes to clubs, when you have a certain identity, you should look for a coach that fits to your identity, to what your club is supposed to mean.
But what is Tottenham's identity though?
No. No. Let me just land. I'm not even using Spurs as an example. Okay, so let's use like Madrid. You see when Zidane left, right? There were other managers who were around who they could have gotten in, right? But why is it that they went out of all the managers, they went to Everton and said to Everton to get them their manager? It's because they knew that the Everton manager would work under the system that they're trying to build. Now look at what's happened since, right? Look at the players that they've had. Look at the players that Florentino Perez has signed in. Every single one of these players has worked out under Ancelotti, because Ancelotti is a tactical manager and he knows how to deal with certain players. You understand what I'm saying? So the same thing applies. If you're trying to basically, don't just bring managers for the sake of bringing them. Like this is what Tottenham have been doing the last few seasons. When they brought in Conte, when they brought in Nuno, and then they went from Nuno to Conte and then to Ange. Like these are two different styles. You see what I'm saying? It's very evident that there was no thinking to this. There was no planning to this. They were not thinking, okay, what is the plan? Okay, we're bringing Conte. What are we going to do? Who are we going to like bring all his signings, this and this and this. Listen, at the end of the day, why did Conte leave Tottenham? He said he didn't get all the players he wanted. You understand what I'm saying?
His way, but Conte
So
does that.
so,
He always does that when he doesn't get his way.
no, but that's the thing. That is, but you should have known that as a club. If you know that, because this guy is a serious trouble. He's a serious whiner, bro. He whines about everything. So why would you bring in a manager like this?
Bro.
And that's my point. He walked away at Inter Milan. So you know this. He won them the league and walked off.
Won in the league, and then he complained that he didn't get. I think he was linked to Kante, and I think it was the end on Belly. He didn't get them, and then he just walked, and it's like, oh, I didn't get the players I wanted.
But look at what Inter did.
Omar,
but look at what Inter did.
The reason they were getting those managers, was to try and keep Harry Kane on, bro, because they had to justify to him to stay, innit? So when they're bringing in Mourinho, they try and spin it like, oh, we're trying to go for a proven winner. You're going for a proven winner, still buying bums.
Okay,
but remember, at that time, Kane wanted to dip though to City. He had an agreement in place, but then it didn't go through because he done that overlap thing with Neville in it at that time. And then
so I'm glad you mentioned about the Conte thing. See, when Conte left Inter Milan, right? What did Inter Milan do after Conte left? What did they do? They went straight to Lazio, whose manager finished second the season before, right? Steve, you remember Simone Inzaghi at Lazio, bro? He was playing some of the best football in the league, bro. Under him, like remember Immobile and what's his name, Joaquin Correa, bro, when they were like the partnership. Dude, Milinkovic Savic, like they were playing some of the best football. And you know what happened? And look at what happened. Conte, and that's what I'm saying. And that's my point. Guess what? When Conte left, because remember, Inter Milan were having financial issues. Guess what? They went to the best manager who was in the league, and they brought in Simone Inzaghi. Look at what Simone Inzaghi is doing at Inter.
Lukaku money at the time.
Bro, look, they had to sell Lukaku. They were forced to sell Lukaku. They didn't want to get rid of Lukaku, but they needed the money. That's why they got rid of Lukaku. And guess what? When they brought in Inzaghi, what happened? They got rid of Lukaku, and they brought in Dzeko, a 37-year-old. And guess what, bro? They still went on to win the league that season.
Big ups, yo. They
won the league.
Goals for them.
That is my point. Look at their team. Look at their team right now. They got in Thuram. That Thuram guy from Borussia Mönchengladbach, right? Yes. But that's my point. Look at the signings that Inter Milan have been doing. But this comes from where? It starts from the top. When they lost Conte, Conte was the top manager for them. But they didn't panic. They were like, all right, we've lost Conte. Who's the next best thing in the league? They went in and got in the best. Like, bro, I remember when they got in Inzaghi. I was like, bro, this is a steal. People don't realize how much of a steal this is. Because this guy under Inter, he will get more money, he will get a better team, and he's going to improve. And guess what, bro? Right now, Inter Milan are dominating Serie A, and I'm not shocked.
He's won like what?
Because I knew. 2 titles. That is the point. He's won 2 league titles. He's taking them to a Champions League final. Yep. You see what I'm saying?
But this is the same thing with Man United. Man United have now fixed up their recruitment. The players that they brought in have improved them. Most of them are starters, and they're good players. Mazraoui, good player. De Ligt, very good player. Xerxes as well, very intelligent forward. Very, very good. Technically very good. Smart striker. I remember when he was living I wasn't completely convinced because we didn't really need somebody that's just with the link. We need somebody that was a finished goal scorer. That's
more potent, like a Tony or
we
not Ocean. More Ocean is potent, but I don't rate Ocean
like that. If we had Xerxes and a proper gunman, I would be calm. Xerxes being the final answer, no. We need somebody that's guaranteed for Arsenal. We need someone that's if we're going to bring in a striker, I wanted somebody that's going to guarantee me 20 goals a season.
Yes,
that's what we need.
But George, you know we're linked to that Sesko brother, innit? But that didn't really go through or your careers, innit? But
that was a joke thing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, listen, Man United fixed things behind the scenes, but they didn't fix the manager. You know, everything has to go hand in hand. I agree with Omar. Everything has to go hand in hand. If you're gonna get
but Northside, we've got the footballing structure in a way, but like it's one of them ones. You've still got this ball fraud here, so there's a lot in the team.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. But listen, unfortunately, I got a wrap up.
We can sign the best player in the world. We can sign Mbappe tomorrow. We're not doing anything with it. So
you got Rashford, man. Chill, man. You know,
the B-Tech Martin, man's not having this B-Tech Martin.
One game at a time, with it. One game at a time.
You know what? Martin will not be dropping you two, Real King and TMJ. Yeah, he's not going to be dropping you guys score meals, bro. You guys are on the naughty list. Yeah, Rashford ain't
I don't
dropping.
bro. I don't. Bro, I don't.
Man,
Bro, I
you know
don't
what?
care.
Yeah, you know what?
Man,
It's
we gotta
cool. My
redirect.
team won on the weekend, so it's cool. But we moving it.
He's on the same level as Brendan Johnson. Brendan Johnson, bro. I told man already. He's on the same level as Brendan Johnson and Timo Werner. Same with Garnacho as well. So I told man
I
already
respect
about
that.
Rashford and Garnacho.
You two are so toxic and negative, man. So toxic and
Yeah,
negative.
bro. So toxic and negative, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Give Rashford
Believe
some
in your
time.
team,
Listen,
bro.
We're
Bruv,
redirecting.
Northside, I would just pressure on this manager because I have a certain standard of this club. I didn't grow up with this manager being here just because of one FA Cup and one League Cup. I grew up with league titles and the Champions League. So it's just one of them, innit?
I got 0. I don't know both. Apparently, I don't know both. If I don't rate Rashford, Garnacho, or Bruno, I don't know both. So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're a bull knowledge. You're a bull knowledge.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
We're redirecting to Madrid Fan TV. I'll see you guys on there right now. We're going live right now.
big up,
Love.
Dave. Big up, big.